Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss third problem from June challenge in CodeSafe. So let's get started. So the problem states that a safe owns an ice cream shop in Safeland and there are only three types of coins in Safeland, that is 5 rupees coin, 10 rupees coin and 15 rupees coin. An ice cream costs 5 rupees and there are n people standing in a queue to buy ice creams from Safe. So each person can buy only one ice cream and a person can buy an ice cream only if when chef can give them back their change exactly. So if a person give 10 rupees coin to the chef and chef has to give 5 rupees coin and an ice cream to that person, and if a person give 15 rupees coin to the chef, then the chef has to give 10 rupees coin and an ice cream, or he can also give 5 rupees coin and an ice cream. So let's discuss this one. Let's take first test case as our example. So there is n equals to 2. So let's keep count of 5 rupees coin equals to 0 initially and 10 rupees coin equals to 0 initially, and we are not going to consider 15 rupees coin, since even if a person give 15 rupees coin, then the chef can maximum give 10 rupees coin. So we are not going to keep record of 15 rupees coin. So now first person comes and give 5 rupees coin to the chef and chef give an ice cream to him. So now chef has 5 rupees coin, and now second person gives him 10 rupees coin and the chef gives him back 5 rupees coin. So now he has 5 rupees coin and a 10 rupees coin. So in this test case he can give ice cream to every person standing in queue. So its answer would be yes. So now let's take another test case, that is n equals to 2 and first person has 10 rupees coin and second has 5 rupees coin. And now let's keep count of 5 equals to 0 initially and count of 10 equals to 0 initially. Now first person gives 10 rupees coin to the chef and chef give an ice cream back to the person, but he cannot give 5 rupees coin since 5 rupees coin is 0 initially. So its answer would be no. So now let's take another example, that is n equals to 7 and n people with these coins 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, 5, 15. So yeah, it's 7 people. So now first person gives 5 rupees coin to the chef and takes an ice cream. So count of 5 is 1. And now the second person gives 10 rupees coin and takes an ice cream, and the chef gives 5 rupees coin back to the person. So the chef has 10 rupees coin and 5 rupees coin. And so third and fourth person gives 5 rupees coin to the chef, since for 5 rupees coin we are not going to refund any coin to any person. So we are going to just keep count of 5 rupees coin equals to 2. And now for fifth person come and give 10 rupees coin, and chef has to give an ice cream and a 5 rupees coin. So count of 10 rupees coin will be plus 1, that is 2, and 5 rupees coin will be minus 1, that is 1. And so now sixth person give 5 rupees coin, so chef has 5 rupees coin, and now last person gives 15 rupees coin. So here we are going to check 10 rupees coin first, and then we are going to check 5 rupees coin if 10 rupees coin is not present. This is because if another person gives 10 rupees coin after this person, so he will demand a 5 rupees coin. So if we give 5 rupees coin to this person, so we will not have any 5 rupees coin. So this will result answer to be no. So for 15 rupees coin we will always check 10 rupees coin first and then 5 rupees coin. So since last person is 15 rupees coin, so we will give 110 rupees coin, and yes, our answer will be yes. So let's turn this into a code. So let's take t test cases, and now input n, total number of people standing in a queue. So a for loop for taking input up to n. So let's initialize an array of size n, and now take input and now let's again iterate over the array. Now let's check, and now let's check if a person has 5 rupees coin, then we'll simply accept that coin, and we are not going to refund any coin. So if a of I equals to 5, then simply let's take 5 equals to 0 to keep count of 5 rupees coin and 10 rupees coin. So we'll just simply increment count of 5, and now else if a of I equals to 10, then we will decrement 5 and increment 10. But first we have to check if count of 5 is greater than 1 or greater equals to 1, then we can give 5 rupees coin. So now let's check for 10 rupees coin, else if a of I equals to 15 and ten greater than 1, greater equals to 1. So we will decrement 10, and if safe has not any 10 rupees coin, so we will check for 5 rupees coin, and its count should be equals to 2. Then we will just decrement 5, and now if all these conditions are not satisfied, then we are just going to break from the loop, and let's take initially flag equals to 0, and now flag equals to 0, and we can just print yes, else print no. Now we are done, so let's run this. So now let's take sample test case and now run. So you can see it's showing correct output. Let's submit our code. Let's submit this one. So you can see it's AC here. So for any doubt you can comment down below, and I will attach problem link in the description and solution also. So thanks for watching this video.